Okay, how are you today? I hope you are okay. So today we have lesson 5 in unit 5. What's this? It is the map of Libya. We have different cities in our country. We have Benghazi in the east and Tripoli in the west, Musrata in the north, and Sabha in the south. So we have different cities. Today we are going to learn some facts about interesting places in Libya. So, ready to know some facts about our country? Good. Quickly now and bring your book. Now we need your pupils book, primary 5 pupils book. Open it please on page 76. So we need to open your book on page 76. What can you see in front of you? What can you see? Look at the diagram. What can you see here? It is mountains, mountains. So we have the words in the box. What are they? They are snow, snow, mountain range, mountain, and clouds. So here we have 4 words. What are they? Snow, 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 mountain range, mountain range, mountain, mountain, clouds, clouds. And we have here a picture or a diagram. So number 1 is mountain. Can you see the white thing at the top of the mountain? It is snow. And can you see here the white things in the sky? It is clouds. And more than one mountain here, we call it mountain range. Ready? Ready to write the words in the places? So number 1 is mountain, mountain. Number 2, clouds, clouds. Number 3, snow, snow. Number 4, mountain range, mountain range. Okay, I have a question now. Do you know the names of any famous mountains in Libya? Can you see here? We have the title Mountains in Libya, Mountains in Libya, like this, Mountains in Libya. So, do you know the names of any famous mountains in Libya? Excellent, Nafusa Mountains, Nafusa Mountains. This is the picture of Nafusa Mountains. This is the picture of Nafusa Mountains. So now we are ready to have some information about Nafusa Mountains. Okay, number 2, look, listen, and follow. Look, listen, and follow. So here we have pictures of Nafusa Mountains. We have here animals, and we have from another side another information or some important facts about Nafusa Mountains. So Nafusa Mountains are in the west of Libya. Where is Nafusa Mountain? It is, or they are in the west of Libya. It's near Tripoli. They are 968 meters high. So my question now, where are the Nafusa Mountains? Nafusa Mountains are in the west of Libya. How high are they? They are 968 meters high. The second information, lots of interesting animals like this. Interesting animals live in the mountains. There are also lots of beautiful plants and trees. So what can you find there? Interesting animals, beautiful plants and trees. We know what's the meaning of interesting and what's the meaning of beautiful. Both of them are adjectives. So lots of interesting animals live in the mountains. There are also lots of beautiful plants and trees. We can go now to the third one. The weather is different to other places in Libya. The weather. Now we are speaking about weather. Hot, cold, dry, wet. So the weather is different to other places. in Libya because the mountains are very high. Why it's different? Because the mountains are very high. In the winter, we have 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and autumn. So in winter, it is very cold. It is very cold and sometimes snowy. You can see snow there. In the summer, it is mild and dry. So in winter, very cold, in summer, dry. So this is about the weather at Nafusa Mountains. So Nafusa Mountains are in the west of Libya. They are 968 meters high. Now we are going to look to the picture, listen to information, and follow the information by yourself in your book.
Look, listen, and follow.
Nafusa Mountains are in the west of Libya. They are 968 meters high. Lots of interesting animals live in the mountains. There are also lots of beautiful plants and trees. The weather is different to other places in Libya because the mountains are very high. In the winter, it is very cold and sometimes snowy. In the summer, it is mild and dry.
Look, we have 2 photos here. We have 2 photos in front of us. It is the first one. It is city. So city, there are a lot of people in the city and different things. I will start with the first one here. And here it is Sahara. So it is two photos in front of us. In the box, we have different words. I will start with river. Can you see river? Can you see river? Okay. River, 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 river. Okay. City, city, city. This is a city. City, city, city. Tall buildings, tall buildings. Like here, tall buildings, tall buildings, tall buildings. Okay. Desert, 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 desert. Okay. Excellent. This one. Desert. Bridge. 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 We have a bridge. Ruin. Can you see a ruin? Old building here? No. Mountain. Can you see mountain? No. Can you see cave? No. What about waterfall? There's no waterfall. Lake. And the last one, trees. So, river, river, cities, cities, tall building, desert, 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 bridge, 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 ruin, mountain, cave, waterfall, lake, and trees. We have here trees. What's this? It is Ubari Oasis. It is in Libya. Ubari Oasis. Where is it? Can you see Sahara here? Where is it, Ubari Oasis? So now this is the second place. We are going to have some facts or know some facts, understand some facts about it. It is Ubari Oasis. This is Ubari Oasis. Okay, number two, what we have in number two? What we have in number two? Look at the class 4's mini project about a desert oasis in Libya. So here we are speaking about the second place, and it is very interesting place in Libya. The Ubari Oasis. It is the Ubari Oasis. What's its name? The Ubari Oasis. What's Ubari Oasis? Ubari Oasis, and can you see here? Look at the black words. So here we have black words. They are wrong. but now I'm going to read them correctly and try to find what is wrong and how I'm going to read them. So the Ubari Oasis, today we are speaking about Ubari Oasis. Ubari Oasis lies between the Sahara Desert and the very old sand dunes of Edihin Ubari Desert. The dunes are more than 100,000 years old. The Sahara is mostly sand, so it is surprised to see beautiful oases with water in it. There are 20 small salt lakes in the oasis. Again, now we are going to explain the Ubari Oasis. So the name of the place is Ubari Oasis. Where is Ubari Oasis? The Ubari Oasis lies between the Sahara Desert, and so it is between what? The Sahara Desert, like this. It is desert. It's Sahara Desert. And the very old what? Sand dunes. What's the meaning of sand dunes? Okay, like this. We call this sand dunes. So, of Edihin Ubari Desert. So, Ubari Oasis lies between Sahara Desert and the very old sand dunes of Edihin Ubari Desert. So it's between Sahara Desert and Ubari Desert. Sahara Desert and Ubari Desert. And this Ubari Desert, it has a lot of dunes. The dunes are very old. The dunes are more than 100,000 years old. So how old are they? They are 100,000 years old. Again, Ubari Oasis lies between Sahara Desert and the very old sandy dunes of Edihin Ubari Desert. How old are the dunes? The dunes are more than 100,000 years old. Good. The Sahara, if you are going to Sahara, the Sahara is mostly sand. Can you see? Sand. There's no trees, there's no water, so it's sand. So it is surprise, you feel very happy to see what? Beautiful oasis with water in it. There are 20 small salt lakes. So you are surprised if you see water. Where in a beautiful oasis with water in it, there are 20. How many lakes are there? There are 20 small salt lakes in the oasis. So again, what's this? It is Sahara Desert. What's this? It is sand dunes of Ubari Desert. How old are they? 100,000 years old. The Sahara is mostly sand. So it is surprised to see what? To see oasis with water, with a lot of water in it. So the oasis, there are 20 small salt lakes in the oasis. Lakes like this. How many? 20 salt lakes in the oasis. So what is the name of our place in Libya? It's an interesting place, Ubari Oasis. Where is it? It lies between Sahara Desert and Ubari Desert. What can you see in Ubari Desert? Sand dunes. How old are they? 100,000 years old. The Sahara is mostly sand. So surprised if you see beautiful oasis with water in it. There are 20 small salt lakes in the oasis. Now you are going to correct this word. So we change desert to become desert. Young to become old, sand, water, between, in. Excellent. It's time to our activity book. So open your activity book, please, on page 64. What can we see on page 64? What can we see? Number one, listen to the teacher, look and read. We have here photo of river and boat. Can you see boat? You see a river. Here we have a map of Egypt, and we have some information here. Here we are speaking about the Nile. The Nile, what is it? The Nile. Nile is the longest river in the world. If we have a lot of rivers, so the Nile is the longest one. It is about 6,853 kilometers long. Can you read it? 6,853 kilometers long. 6,853 kilometers long. It flows through many countries in Africa. Where in Africa? Where is Libya? Libya is in the north of Africa. The picture is the Nile in Egypt. Here the picture is in the Nile in Egypt. Again, the Nile is the longest river in the world. What is the longest river in the world? It is the Nile. What's the longest river in the world? Is the Nile. How long is it? How long is it? It is about 6,853 kilometers long. It flows through many countries in Africa. Not only one country, but through many countries. It comes from the waterfall, from the high mountains, from different lakes, and go to the sea. So flows through many countries in Africa. The picture, can you see the picture here with the boat? It is the picture of the Nile in the Egypt. Now, number two, we are going to write the words in the correct way. So we have here letters, and these letters, jumbled letters, it's not correct order. So we need to write them in the correct order. So E-N-L-I, what is it? Nile, it is Nile. Excellent, it is Nile. So can you write it correctly? Excellent, N-I-L-E. Can we go now to number two? A-R-C-A-F-I. Where is Libya? It is in the north of Africa. Excellent, Africa. The last one, it is a country. It's beside Libya. From the west, what is it? Egypt. So Nile, Africa, Egypt. Nile, Africa, Egypt. Can you write the missing words? So we have here missing words. We have streams, fish, sea, float, wet, and waterfalls. So I'm going to read now the first sentence. Water is wet. It's not dry. It is wet. What about number two? Live in rivers. Live in rivers. In rivers and in the sea. What is it? What's this animal? Fish. Boat. Float. Float. It's the opposite of sink. If you have a car and you put the car in the on water, a river or a sea, what's happened to the car? Sink down. The car sinks down. But boat, ship, float on the water and rivers and sea. Number four, small what? Small what? Small streams flows into rivers. Number five, rivers flow into the sea. And river and high mountains place have waterfalls. So we have these words, streams, fish, sea, float, wet, and waterfalls. So here, all these words, we know it before in previous lessons. So again, streams, fish, sea, float, wet, and waterfalls. Now, again, we have some information about Ubari oasis. Ready to answer? How old are the sand dunes? How old are the sand dunes? They are more than 100,000. Excellent. Where is Ubari oasis? Can you tell me? It is between Sahara Desert and Ubari Desert. What does the oasis have in it? Water. Excellent. Not sand. Water. You are surprised if you see it. How many salt lakes are there? Can you tell me? Good job. Excellent. 20. So, how old are the sand dunes? 100,000 years old. Where is Ubari oasis? It is between the Sahara Desert and Ubari Desert. What does the oasis have in it? It has water. How many salt lakes are there? There are 20. We finish now our lesson. It's time to say goodbye. So today, lesson 5, we speak about bridge, we speak about clouds, we speak about mountain range, we speak about plants, oases, salt, lakes, sand dunes, snow, tall buildings, and west. And two important things, two interesting things in Libya, places in Libya, it is Nafusa Mountains and Ubari Oasis. So now it's time to say goodbye.